Information this morning on one of the Arizona Coyotes' best players arrested last April at a Scottsdale bar. We are now seeing body cam video of the altercation between Richard Panic and police.
Just standing here.
They trespassed you from here. You need to get off their property.
Trespassing here.
Yes.
I know my law.
Property.
Whole property.
Okay, you might know your law, but I'm a law enforcement officer, so I think I know what I'm talking about. Put your hands behind your back. Don't fight with me or else you will go on the ground really hard. Are you a resident of Arizona?
I'm playing for Coyotes.
You play for the Coyotes?
Yeah,
There you hear it. Panic acting standoffish and name dropping, trying to get out of trouble. Investigators say he was intoxicated while trying to shove his way past security at a bar called the Bevy, so they called police. Now Panic has pleaded guilty to criminal trespassing, and from here he will have to complete a diversion program. Developing now, disturbing new video. A K9 officer clamping down on a suspect in custody is prompting a lawsuit against Sheriff Paul Pinzone and the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office. Now the suspect claiming the MCSO K9 tortured him while in a holding cell. Team 12's Bianca Bono talked with that man's attorney. She's in the live alert center with the details surrounding what happened. Bianca?
The K9 attack coming after police arrested that man at the Salt River. His attorney saying deputies didn't need to use the dog and MCSO should take responsibility. Shane McGough in handcuffs in a holding cell. An MCSO K9 officer viciously attacking. McGough begging deputies to release the dog, but it stays latched on him for more than 3 minutes.
The dog attacked my client while my client was handcuffed, held down, surrounded by armed law enforcement.
The July 2017 incident starting earlier that day at the Salt River. McGough's attorney Stephen Guy says the 27-year-old and his friends got into an argument in the parking lot. MCSO deputies responding to the scene, allegedly searching McGough's friend's truck without permission.
He reached his arm in between the deputy sheriff and the truck, telling him this is not a proper search, it's illegal.
Then a physical fight ensues between McGough and the deputies. They tackle him. A deputy breaks his leg in the process. McGough then taken to a nearby substation.
I'm complying, sir. We know that these officers, these deputies, knew that their comrade had been injured. Frankly, this looks like just a jailhouse justice.
In the incident report, deputies justifying the use of the K9, claiming McGough displayed active aggression and was attempting to use the handcuffs as a weapon. But in the lawsuit McGough has filed against everyone involved, his attorney calls it torture.
He's got deep, permanent, pitted scars.
In a statement, MCSO tells 12 News the complexities of this event are and have been under thorough review, evaluation, and litigation. We will provide appropriate details and responses to this event at the conclusion of the internal investigation and litigation. McGough pleaded guilty to aggravated assault after that sheriff's deputy did break his leg at the Salt River during that fight. His attorney saying his client took responsibility for his actions and the MCSO sheriff's deputies involved in that K9 attack should do the same. We're in the alert center. Bianca Bono, 12 News.